What's going on, guys? This is Miasin. So very recently we got some new Elemental Hero cards as well as some new 5Ds cards announced, and you already know it. I'm always trying to, review these cards as soon as I get them. But unfortunately, fortunately, I was at YCS Mexico that past weekend, so there was no way I could actually make a video on these new cards as soon as we got them. And there's also a new article on Road of the King for, the OCG metagame breakdown and everything. So starting from tomorrow, I'll try to be a little more. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be up to date with anything because I'm going to be leaving for another YCS, which is going to be Las Vegas this weekend. But whatever, at least this is, I'm going to try to keep up with everything that I've missed since last week. Anyways, before this video starts, make sure you like and subscribe. Check me out on Twitch and Instagram, and now let's get right into it. Alright, so promo cards for VX03, I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, but the first one is Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, Flame Shoot, level 8 Wind Warrior Fusion Effect. 21 and 12. Oh my god, those are the exact same stats as the Flame Wingman, but it's not level 5 or 6 or something. Level 8, and very easy to summon. Two elemental hero monsters with different attributes. Is this like the exact same thing as Sunrise? I feel like it is. Anyways, it must be special summoned. Fusion summoned. So you can't even like Call of the Haunted this back, even if you properly summon it, because it's not like a must first be special summoned. Anyways, you can only use the first and second effect of this card once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can add one favorite card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. I really wonder what are the favorite cards that you can actually play. There's like nothing. There's only favorite contact and favorite hero. So really not too much, unfortunately, but I guess I'll take that. You can tribute this card if it was fusion summoned using a normal monster as material. Special summon one level 7 or lower elemental hero monster that cannot be normal summoned or set from your deck or extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. Oh, not bad. You can actually cheat out some nice fusion monsters from elemental hero. And again, this is actually quite easy to summon. So if you can summon, hold on a second. Can you actually summon your Wake Up the Elemental Hero? I don't think you can. It has to be level 7 or lower, but it's really nice that it actually ignores the summoning condition. You can summon cards like Dark Neos or Grand Neos, Sunrise if you really want to. And the Sunrise actually searches Miracle Fusion on the special summon, not on the fusion summoned. And since it ignores the summoning conditions, it doesn't care that it must be fusion summoned, because Sunrise has the exact same condition as the this guy right here, which, by the way, apparently the TCG name would be Infernal Rage. Pretty cool. But yeah, not too bad, but definitely not like an insane card or anything. Just another cute Elemental Hero support card. And alright, it's level 8 because apparently Flame Wingman was a level 8 in the anime originally, which actually makes no sense because when we got it, like, in physical cards, it was slightly not level 8. Maybe the Shining Flame Wingman was. But anyways, Link Decoder, so that's the second card. Link Quad, ooh, that's always nice. A level 4 or lower Cyberse monster. Nice, so maybe this is going to be better than Lingaribo if you're trying to out-Ibly. You can only use this card's name once per turn. This card is sent to the graveyard as a link material for a Cyberse Link monster with, let's go, 2300 or more original attack. All the cool Link monsters, they all have 2300 attack, so that's really cool. You can special summon this card but banish it if it leaves the field. Pretty nice. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about this card. I think it's really good. So this card definitely will see play in Co-Talker decks, maybe as a 1 or 2 of. We never know, but it's definitely a fantastic card. So, so far so good, but now we're going to be moving on into the more interesting cards from Duelist Nexus. And oh, what is this guy? Looks really similar to Ultimate Soulkin, right? But it is not. Anyways, the first card is Wheel Synchron, level 5 Light Machine. I really like that. Cyber Dragon, oh yeah. Tuner, oh, like that. Okay, you can make Zolkin with this boy. 800 attack, 1000 defense. Again, it's a Synchron monster, so you can easily search this card with Tuning. Tuning being like such a good card, it's crazy. Anyways, you can only use the second and third effect of this card's once per turn. If you use this card on the field as a Synchro material, you can treat it as a non-tuner. Alright. During your main phase, you can. You cannot. I love it. This is gold. Fantastic, Konami. I love losing brain cells reading effects like that. You cannot. Special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except Synchro monsters. Also, immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon one level 4 or lower monster. Again, though, it's a level 5, so how are you getting this card easily on the field? Anyways, you can banish this card from your grave, then target one Synchro monster control, decrease its level by up to 4. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. Not bad, but like, I don't know. It doesn't have an effect to summon itself from the hand, so it can definitely break if you just have that and nothing else. And that's like, I'm not really a big fan of this, but it has like a bunch of effects, and I guess I'll cut it a little bit of slack. Anyways, Revolution Synchron, level 3 Earth Machine Tuner effect, 900 attack, 14. You can only use the first effect of this Kazim once per turn, but you can only use the second effect of this Kazim once per duel. So in other words, this card must have a nasty-ass second effect. If you Synchro Summon a Power Tool Synchro monster, again, it could be Power Tool Braver Dragon, and that card is insane, like complete crack. It's just overpowered as hell. Or a level 7 or 8 Dragon Synchro monster. There are a lot. This card in your hand can be used as a material. Oh my god, this is good. Like, this is already very good, but don't worry because it obviously gets better. If this card is in your graveyard and you control a level 7 or higher Synchro monster, you can send the top card of your deck to the grave, and if you do special summon this card, and if you do that, its level become 1. That is quite literally the exact same effect as Glow Up Bulb. You mill a card, you revive it back, and it's once per duel. Like, that is literally the same thing. That's actually freaking cool. I love that so much. And again, the fact that you can actually like cheat out like Ancient Fairy Dragon. You can go normal summon to level 4 and then make Ancient Fairy and then summon this back from the grave. And then like, oh my god, it's such a good card. I can see this card being played generically. Just amazing, man. I have nothing bad to say about this card. It makes sense that it can only be used once per duel because this would have been like the most abusable effect on Earth. Like milling a card and then reviving it back. It doesn't get banished when it leaves the field. Like, yeah, obviously that would have been like the other way to like nerf it and then make it once per turn. But, you know, why do that when you can just make it once per duel? Anyways, we got another big boy boss monster. Like, you know, there's like already so many like shooting something dragon, shooting Quasar, shooting star, Cosmic Blazer, and now there's a Cosmic Quasar Dragon. Level 12 Light Dragon Synchro Effect, 4K, 4K. It's a big boy, man. It's a big boy. Materials, a Tuner Synchro Monster, and then plus 2 non-tuner Synchro Monsters. Yeah, good luck getting there. must first be special summon with the above Synchro Materials. Jesus, this is gonna be rough. Once per turn, you can target face-up cards on the field up to the number of monsters used as Synchro Materials for this card. Plus 1, negate their effects. This effect and its activation cannot be negated. That's actually pretty bad because if your opponent has like Imperm, he can still negate that. All he has to do is use it on like the resolution, like on the Synchro summon of this card. And then this is basically not going to be doing jack shit because it is not a quick effect. If it was, it would have been like insane. Anyways, quick effect, you can banish this Synchro Summon card, special summon 1 Dragon Synchro Monster that lists 2 or more non-tuner Synchro Monsters as material from your extra deck. This is treated as Synchro. Oh my god. Okay, I see how it is. So in other words, you can actually cheat out either Cosmic Blazer or Shooting Quasar, and it's actually treated as a real proper Synchro Summon. So it's like, you're really cheating it out. That is really freaking nasty, oh my god. But unlike the other Shooting Something or Cosmic Something, it doesn't come back on the end phase. So once you do that, you're not really going plus, you're not really generating anything, you're really just trading a resource for another. Still cool though, but this is definitely the coolest part, the coolest card so far, the Crimson Dragon, finally, because a lot of people really thought that, you know, Dueling Dragon and Ultimate Tzolk'in were the Crimson Dragon. I don't think so, because they were dark monsters, so I think they were like the shadow version, like the evil version of the Crimson Dragon, something like that, I forgot. But whatever. Level 12 Light Dragon Synchro Effect, 0 attack, 0 defense, just like Tzolk'in. And then materials, unlike Tzolk'in, you're actually supposed to truly Synchro Summon this card. So 1 tuner and then 1 plus non-tuner. Generic, actually, any deck can summon that. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 spell or trap card that mentions the Crimson Dragon from your deck to your hand. So far, there's 0, so hopefully this set actually introduces a bunch of them. Quick effect, you can target 1 level 7 or higher Synchro monster on the field, except itself, return this card to the extra deck, and then if you do, special summon 1 Dragon Synchro monster with the same level from your extra deck. Not gonna lie, I feel like this card is actually worse than Tzolk'in because you have to put in a lot of effort to summon it, and it actually relies on you having another level 7 or higher Synchro monster. It can actually be on your opponent's field, but still, I mean, that just looks like it's a lot of effort and doesn't really do that much. And again, if these cards are broken, then sure, I'm down, but so far we have like no reason to believe that this could be like the next tier level next top tier level bullshit. But anyways, Synchro over top, normal spell. You can only use the first and second effect of disguise demons per turn. Target any number of level 7 and or 8 dragon synchro monsters in your grave. Wow, they're really being a little racist with Power Tool, huh? Anyway, special summon them in defense, but their level will become 1. Their effects are negated. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except synchro monsters. So in other words, they kind of just do nothing at all. When your synchro monster is destroyed by battle, you can banish this card from your grave. Special summon 1 the Crimson Dragon from your extra deck. Interesting, because you can actually like crash this card and then summon it that way, and then like search a card, because this is like on special summon and not on synchro summon. So you can do some stuff and then do some other things. And this, when you're cheating out the Crimson Dragon, you're not negating the effect. It's not like the first effect, so that's cool. And again, the artwork is absolutely gorgeous. There is Ancient Fairy Dragon, Black Rose. What the hell is this? Wait, that's Black Rose, so what the hell would be this? Red Dragon Archfiend, and then Black Winged Dragon. But anyways, Synchro World. There is finally Synchro World in the actual game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyways, each time a monster is a synchro summon, place 2 signal counters on this card. Okay, so it's definitely not the same thing. You can remove 4, 7, or 10 signal counters from your field to activate one of these effects. Increase or decrease the level of one face-up monster you control by 1. That's kind of dog shit, honestly. Special summon 1 tuner from your grave. Whatever. And then 10, special summon 1 synchro monster from a grave. That's actually kind of ass. Unless it's like not once per turn. If it's not once per turn, then it might actually be broken, not gonna lie. If this card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 the Crimson Dragon from your extra deck. There you go. Again, it's really nice that it actually mentions that, because it means that at least it's searchable by the Crimson Dragon. But it's funny because those cards that are searchable by Crimson Dragon, they search Crimson Dragon, but like they're only searchable when you summon Crimson Dragon. So in a way, it kind of makes like 0 sense. And I don't think you'd ever want to play like multiple copies of this card. But correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just stupid and this is not what you're trying to do. Anyways, the final card is Scrap Iron Idol. So a revamped version of Scrap Iron Scarecrow that was played by Yusei Fudo in the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's anime. Not that I watched it, but I mean a few episodes. And by a few, I mean like most of it. You can only use the first and second effect of disguise demons per turn. Target one of your level 7 or 8 dragon synchro monster that is banished from your grave. Special summon it, but return it to the extra deck during the end phase. Also, after that, set this card face down instead of it sending it to the grave. Oh, that is so freaking cool. Oh my god, that is so nice, because they not only try to like mimic in a way the old like design, like, and the name and everything, the artwork, also how it functions, like setting it back instead of sending it to the grave. That's so cool. And since you're setting a card, you're also triggering Zolkin to summon another level 7 or 8 Dragon Synchro monster. So this card actually has synergy in a deck that tries to utilize Ultimate Zolkin. And again, this is searchable by the Crimson Dragon because it mentions Crimson Dragon in its name. If this set cards in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon one the Crimson Dragon from your extra deck. That is very interesting. You might actually be able to figure out a combo where you make your opponent use a card that makes you dust through all your back row, and then you summon like triple Crimson Dragon from your extra deck. And nah, actually, you can only search once, but oh my god, that would have been so jokes. But yeah, this card is a little slow. It's just a call by the grave that only generates you massive advantage after several turns. Well, I mean, after at least like 2 turns, because the first turn you just set it, you do nothing. And then the second turn, you use a card to like get back a card, so you go break even. And then after that, you go, you know, +1 for real. So yeah, it's still a cool card, but a little slow. This card also is not a card that can increase, well, it's gonna make you break more often because it only does something when you have full combo. It doesn't do anything on its own. And then this card really sucks. I mean, just a bunch of Monster Reborns that don't really do anything in a deck that can break. So yeah, I don't know if Synchron is really going to be insane with these cards, with these new cards, but this one right here, Revolution Synchron, by far the best card I've, you know, reviewed today. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.